Welcome back again, class, to another video tutorial. This is your teacher, Ma'am Karen. And for this second part, we are going to discuss about adding and subtracting like denominators. So when we add and subtract rational expression with the same denominators, if we have a over c and b over c, these are any two rational expression, then a over c plus b over c is actually equal to a plus b over c, and if we have the subtraction, it will be a over c minus b over c, and then we have a minus b over c, where c must not be equal to 0. So what are the procedures in adding and subtracting rational expressions with like denominators? First, we add or subtract the numerators, and then since they have like denominators, we retain the common denominator and then simplify the result. So for our first example in adding and subtracting rational expression with like denominators, we simply add the numerators and then copy the common denominator. So in this case, we have 2a, copy the numerator 2a plus 3b, and then we have 4b. So since we cannot simplify further 2a and 3, therefore this is our final answer. For example number 2, we have 8d minus 3 over 9 plus 4d plus 12 over 9. So again, we simply copy first our numerators in one numerator, combine them, and if we can simplify, we simplify. We copy the common denominator. So in this case, ang like terms natin ay si 8d tsaka si 4d. Paano malalamang like terms? Dapat they have the same variable, tapos yung variable na yun, same din yung exponent. So in this case, lahat sila ay nasa first degree. So pwede nating i-add, ulitin ko lang, si 8d at saka si 4d. So 8 plus 4 will give us 12. So that is 12d. For negative 3 tsaka 12, wala naman silang parehong variable. So pwede rin natin silang i-simplify. Negative 3 plus 12, since they have unlike signs, so we subtract. 12 minus 3 is 9. And 12 is bigger than 3, so we are going to fix the sign positive. Kasi kung ano yung malaking sign, when we are subtracting, yun ang gagamitin natin. For the denominator, we simply copy that one. Now, as you would notice, 12, 9, and another 9 is actually somewhat have a common factor. So, factor muna natin. Baka kasi masisimplify pa natin yung ating fraction. So, numerator, yes, common sa kanila si 3. So, kung ifa-factor out natin si 3, ang matitira, 12 divided by 3 will give us 4d. And then 9 divided by 3 will give us 3. Well, 9 can be written in prime factorization as 3 times 3. So therefore, we can cancel 3 and 3. So for our final answer, we have 4d plus 3 over 3. Yan. Do not forget, or baka kasi mapansin nyo na, ma'am, parang may 3. Since there is a sign between 4d and 3, we cannot easily cancel out 3 unless, halimbawa, multiplication ito. So, pwede yung i-cancel since naka-factored form. Pero since hindi siya naka-factored form, that will be our final answer. For example number 3, so we place them again in one numerator. So, we have f minus 3 over f plus 3. Is this already our final answer? Yes, we cannot cancel out f and 3 kasi nga po, may sign sa pagitan nila. Kung yan ay 3f, negative 3f over positive 3f, pwede natin i-cancel. Pero since there is a sign, so meaning dapat naka-factors din or naka-factored form ang ating given. For example, number 4, we have h squared plus 8h minus 15 over 3h squared minus 9h minus 4h plus 6 over 3h squared minus 9h. Susulat muna natin ulit sila sa isang numerator para mas madali tayong makakapag-combine ng like terms. By the way, ang nasa gitna ngayon ay subtraction. So, ibig sabihin, di ba ang rule natin when subtracting, we have keep, change, change. So, yung unang fraction ay keep. So, kaya sila lahat pa din ay nanitili yung sign. So, ito na ngayon ay magiging positive. Change na yun. And then 4h will become now, yes, this will become negative 4h. And then 6, since part siya ng ikalawang fraction, this will also change sign, which is also negative 6. Yan. Kaya siya ay keep, change, change. We copy the common denominator, which is 3h squared minus 9h. Yan. So we have to copy the h squared kasi wala namang ibang h squared. Alin ang pwede combine? Yes, we have 8h saka negative 4h. Correct. We have 4h kasi we subtract. So 8 minus 4, that is 4. At total, mas malaki si 8, kaya positive ang gagamitin natin. This time, we have negative 5 saka 6. Since we are combining both negative numbers, so we simply add them. 15 plus negative 6 will give us 21. Tapos since pareho silang negative, we affix negative sign. Over 3h squared minus 9h. I guess pwede pa natin i-simplify ating fraction. Yung numerator natin ay nakasulat siya as trinomial. So probably it is a product of two binomials. Since meron tayong h squared dito, so meron tayong paghiwalayin lang natin. So we have h and h. Ang 21, negative yung dulo. So automatically dapat may isang positive, isang negative. Then we are going to think of factors ni 21 that when we subtract them, kasi magkaiba yung sign, ang sagot ay 4. Correct. That is 7 times 3, 21, and 7 minus 3 is 4. Now, alin ang positive? Si 7 ba o si 3? Alin ang negative? Si 7 ba or si 3? Titingnan natin ngayon yung middle term. Ang middle term natin ay positive 4. So, kung ano yung sign ng middle term, dito sa ating trinomial, yun yung sign ng mas malaking number. Kasi kung matatandaan nyo yung rule sa ating addition ng unlike terms or unlike sign, ang ginagamit nating sign ay kung alin yung bigger number. So we have positive 7 and negative 3 as our factors. Now, for our denominator, we have 3h squared minus 9h. Kung mapapansin nyo, common sa kanila pareho si 3h. So, kung ni-factor out natin si 3h, may matitira pa tayo dito. Yes, may remaining pa tayong h. And for the other factor, meron pa tayong 3. Pwede na nating i-cancel ngayon si h minus 3, si h minus 3. So, therefore, for our final answer, we have, susulat ko na dito. So, we have h plus 7 over 3h. Ulitin ko ulit, hindi pwede i-cancel si h kasi may sign dito. Kung 7h yan, pwede. But since 7, h plus 7 yan. So, that is already our final answer. For example, number 5. Sabi ni ma'am, like denominator daw. Pero bakit kaya ganito yung ating denominator? Mukha naman sila magkaiba. Actually, hindi sila magkaiba. Ang gagawin natin dito ay i-factor out natin yung negative 1. Why? Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, ang 3c sa unang fraction ay positive, sa ikalawa ay negative. Si 2d naman ay negative sa unang fraction at positive naman dun sa ikalawa. So, since magkaiba lang sila ng sign, i-factor out natin si negative 1. So, si 3c ngayon or negative 3c ay magiging 3c na lang. at si 2D ay magiging negative 2D. Yan. Ito yung factor ng ating denominator. Possible yon. Pero since may negative dito, para hindi tayo malito, so, remove muna natin to ha, para hindi kayo malito. Tanggalin natin yung negative. Saan natin ilalagay yung negative? Ito ngayon ang papalitan natin ng sign. Dapat ito ay negative. Saan ang galing yung negative? Dito sa denominator, kasi finactor natin. So, ngayon, pwede na nating pagsamahin ang ating mga numerator. So, we have 9c squared. Sabi nga kanina, keep change. So, ito ay naginang positive. Kasi nga, nag-change yung sign ulit niya. Tapos si 12, mag-change din. Kaya siya ay magiging negative 12ct. At si 4 naman, so mapapalitan din siya ng sign. Kaya magiging positive 4t squared. Yan. Over, ating denominator ay 3c minus 2d na. Sulat natin na mas maayos. So, we have 9c squared. Gawin na itong, pwede itong i-multiply para isa lang ang sign. So, plus positive times negative. So, it's negative 12cd plus 4d squared. Yan. Over 3c minus 2d. Parang pwede natin factor ang ating numerator. Siya ay trinomial, so product siya ng trinomial. 3c squared tsaka 4d squared, kunin natin ang square root para mahati natin. Malay nyo yun yung factor para mas madali tayo makakuha. For 4d squared, so pwede natin siyang 2d tsaka 2d. Ang dulong term natin ay positive. So, ibig sabihin, we can have 2 positive signs or 2 negative. Pero kung babalikan natin yung middle term, siya ay negative. So, ang magiging factor lang or possible lang yan kung dalawang negative ang ating factor. So, check natin yung middle term. Dapat 12cd. Diba sa FOIL, tama na tayo sa first na 9c squared kasi 3c times 3c will give us 9c squared at ang atin namang last terms or 2d times 2d will give us 4d squared. So, ang chine-check na lang natin ay middle term kung siya ay negative 12cd. So, imumultiply natin ngayon ang outer terms at inner terms. So, 3c times negative 2d will give us negative 6d and then negative 2d times 3c will give us also negative 6cd. So, negative 6 plus negative 6cd. So, we have 12cd. So, tama ang ating factors. Over, syempre, wag natin kakalimutan ang denominator natin na 3c minus 2d. Ayan. So, may common factor na sa numerator at sa denominator. Pwede na natin ngayon silang i-cancel ang isa. Pwedeng ito, pwede rin yung kabila. Total, magkamukha lang naman sila. So, for our final answer, we have 3c minus 2d. Yan. So, simple lang, di ba? So, ganun lang tayo nag-a-add at nagsusubtract ng rational expression with like denominators or magkatulad ang denominator. I hope you learned something from this video. And once again, this is Teacher Coren, your teacher for today. Have a great day, everyone.